But anyhow, here a couple good quotes that serve as talking points. Pope Benedict XVI often recalled that the liturgy is not supposed to be a work of personal creativity. If we make the liturgy for ourselves, it moves away from the divine. It becomes a ridiculous, vulgar, boring, theatrical game. We end up with liturgies that resemble variety shows, an amusing Sunday party at which to relax together after a week of work and cares of all sorts. Once that happens, the faithful go back home after the celebration of the Eucharist without having encountered God personally or having heard him in the inmost depths of the heart.
Yeah.
So I find it ironic that he says the liturgy isn't supposed to be a personal work of creativity, and that's sort of what Cardinal Supich said to him when he suggested Ad Orientem.
Well, Cardinal Supich and so many of these guys are really living pulsating piles of creativity.
Oh, pulsating steaming piles of perfection.
That's it. I mean, it doesn't get better. I was asked who I thought might win the next election, the next conclave. And what I said was, "Que sera, sera. The future's not ours to see."
That's what we're all hoping.
Well, we hope so. I certainly. We need a break from these people. They're tiresome.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say that about the Holy Father, of course, but Cardinal Supich, Cardinal Tobin, Cardinal Marx, Cardinal Madariaga, all this gang, Cardinal Casper, all this gang of just utter. I mean, Alibaba and the 40 boobs. It's just amazing. I don't know what I find more annoying: their lack of orthodoxy, their lack of brains, their lack of listening to themselves. I mean, Supich, when he was asked about when the Pope was coming back from whatever he was coming back from, and Supich was going on about how he's busy with the environment and industrial relations and so on.
Oh, yeah.
And he was asked, what about the scandals? Oh, there's not going down that rabbit hole.
He has bigger fish to fry. Yeah, that's what he said. He's got the environment. Yeah. That was unbelievable.
Like me. He's got people who have no business wearing red hats or the funny clothing, and they're running the show. Oh. I don't think he said anything like that. But, it's time, really, if they want to show good faith, everyone like Worrell, who came to power through the munificence of Cardinal McCarrick, Uncle Ted, as we like to call him, need to resign. Supich, Tobin, the whole bunch need to say bye-bye.
You're not calling Pope Francis to resign, right? Or are you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I'm calling. He wasn't promoted because of McCarrick, not to my knowledge.
Right.
But everyone in the American hierarchy who is a creature of McCarrick needs to resign.
Okay.
They need to get out of Dodge. They need to take off the funny red hats and give up the power and the money and go move in with Uncle Ted at the monastery he's at. Maybe start a new religious order.
Yeah.
Call it the Sons of Pope Julius or something.
Okay.
But no, they need to. As long as they hold on to power, they're not sincere, because they are the problem. They're not part of the problem. They are the problem.
Yeah.
At least in America. You know, this latest thing in Argentina, it just never ends. And to be fair, in the interest of full disclosure, it's not like I thought any different. In other words, I have to admit, pretty much aware of McCarrick and all the rest of it. So I'm not going to tell you that I was horrified and shocked, surprised, and disgusted. Well, I was disgusted a bit, but that was an ongoing disgust that I've had since I first started looking into this stuff back in the 80s. But now that it's out in the open, if they want to restore confidence in the church, they need to go. If the Holy Father wants to restore confidence in his leadership, he needs to make them go. He's shown that he's very quick to smacking people around when he wants to.
Yeah.
You know, there's a German bishop, there's Bishop Flynn here in the States. Anytime he wants somebody out, they're in the street. So, if the Holy Father really wants to show a commitment to reform, he needs to exercise that same ability to command and send these toads out on their ears. Because if he doesn't, he leaves the terrible suspicion in his mind that he's eating them because he's one of them. I'd rather not believe that.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, if it happens to be true, if he is another Julius III or John IX or Benedict XIII, well, it's bad, but we've had Julius III, John IX, and Benedict XIII before. And probably, if the world lasts long enough, we shall have them again. I have to admit, it's not a lot of fun for us living in these times. But I can't help but think of Frodo telling Gandalf, "Oh, I wish I'd never lived to see such times." And Gandalf saying, well, so say you, so say me. So says everyone who lives to see such times. But that is not given us to choose. All we can do is choose what to do with the time we are given.